This is Paul Alfred Dichosa, and today I will be talking about an IE related concept. It is about an effective strategy in the human resource management called feedback to employees. Basically, this is about how we are going to approach people. Note that this strategy is also applicable in our everyday lives, not just in the management of industrial or service setup. So later guys, I will be showing you some basic examples of the so-called feedback. First, let me define what feedback means. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, it is a helpful information or criticism that is given to someone to say what can be done to improve a performance. So, does that mean if I say in the nicest way possible, you know what? There is something wrong with you. You need to improve your attitude towards others. Do you think it is a good feedback to someone? Let's say after a week, you notice that nothing changes to this person. Come to think of it, this guy may not really know what's wrong with his attitude, nor what he could do to improve it based only on the feedback given to him. Well, there must be a missing information. So now, I will be introducing the situation, behavior, impact feedback tool, or the so-called SBI model. It is a more effective way of approaching people which focuses on defining a specific event, the actions or response of a person during that event, and the impact of his or her behavior to other people. And by the way, guys, this tool was developed by the Center for Creative Leadership, and it outlines a simple structure very similar to its name, which is SBI, or the situation, behavior, and impact. It is usually followed by suggestions or specific actions that a person can do to change his behavior, or the behavior, or if the behavior had a positive impact, explore how he can use this for further improvement. So now, let's go to the elements of the SBI model. First is the situation, or the S element. It is the where and when of the situation you are referring to. For example, yesterday at the canteen, when you are having conversation with your fellow employee, let me cut it there. Because the when and where of the specific event was clearly stated in that statement. So the when, yesterday, and then where, at the canteen. So next is the behavior element, or the B element. This part shows the specific actions of the person during the event. Note that this is the most challenging part of the process because you must communicate only the behaviors that you are certain about or which you have observed directly. So continuing the example earlier, yesterday at the canteen, when you are having conversation with your fellow employee, your voice went higher, and immediately after that, you punch him in his face. Can you notice how I added the behavior element in the statement? Note that assumptions or any subjective comments cannot be put up in this part, as this may weaken your feedback. It can also be a ground for the person to defend him or herself, which might jeopardize your relationship. Finally, the I element, or the impact. This is how one's behavior affects others during and after the event. Again, note that impact can be positive or negative depending upon the behavior of the person. So, applying it to our example, the statement should be, yesterday at the canteen when you are having conversation with your fellow employee, your voice went higher, and immediately after that, you punch him in his face. I am concerned not just to the person you punched, but also for you and for other employees. I'm worried that your actions have affected your reputation not just to your fellow employees but also to the management. So, have you noticed the impact in the statement? Finally, let the person think about the situation and then discuss with him your suggestions on how to improve his actions for future similar instances. So guys, I hope you learned something from this video. This has been Paul Alfred Dichosa. Thank you and have a good day everyone.